Hi guys, my name is Jessica and I'm an English teacher and project coordinator at Iberica. I just want to tell you a little bit about our project, Digital Pedagogy Cookbook, in which we created over 90 lesson plans, aka recipes, that show you how to use digital resources in your. So let's take a look at what I mean by recipes. So here I am at digitalpedagogycookbook.eu, where you can find all the resources we created over the project. First and foremost, we have the framework, which is the European framework for the digital competences of educators. Here you can take a look at what is meant by different kinds of digital competencies and what skills teachers are required to have or should have in terms of digital technology. You can also download the framework directly from our project site. So that's a good resource for you if you're not familiar with the framework. But the recipes are to be found here. You see we've divided up the recipes into different kind of filters of how you can search for it, whether you want to search for it by the competency area, so that what the framework indicates, by your progression level, so what kind of digital user you are, by the users of your students. You can kind of play around with it that way and take a look. You see we have resources for all kinds of digital tools, from YouTube to H5P to Google Forms. There's really a lesson for everything. So let's take a look at a recipe. Say we want to learn this recipe. Use H5P to offer interactive learning opportunities. You'd click on the recipe here, and then you'd have the recipe metaphor, the recipe lesson plan here shown for you. You see we have the ingredients. These are all the tools you need to complete this lesson, as well as a description and step-by-step on how to create a lesson using H5P. It also indicates your target group and your learning teaching situation, as well as the different framework categories I indicated as filters on the website page. There are external, more resources down at the bottom of every recipe, so you can keep learning once you've completed this step-by-step. Hopefully you'll have some fun playing around with our recipes, and we look forward to having you visit our website, digitalpedagogycookbook.eu. Happy learning! So first I'm going to show you guys kind of pre-made lesson plan from another one of our projects called Digital Pedagogy Cookbook, in which we created recipes with kind of step-by-step of how you can create a lesson using Quiz Wizard. So here we have the recipe, use Quiz Wizard to make a set of questions and build your own themed revision game. If you look at the recipe, you see different parts that will help you to create the best lesson using this app. This specific recipe is aimed at educators who wish to make a set of questions and build their own themed revision games. And the target group is all ages. You can make the game for different school-age kids, university kids, or adult learners, whatever fits your specific needs as the teacher. You'll also need some specific ingredients. That includes a computer or a laptop, internet connection, Quiz Wizard. You have to create an account for that, which I'll show you how to do, and students to play the games. These students do not need to be expert digital users, but some sort of basic competence is needed. So as you see in the recipe, it gives you a breakdown on how to create a quiz. And here we are ready to make a game. So you can access Quiz Wizard at quizwizard.com. Either download the app or do it directly on your desktop. You'll have to log in after you create a free account. Since I already have an account, I'm just going to log right in. And you can see your dashboard. You have on the left-hand side your games that you've created, active games that your students have been shared, a question bank, so if you've created all these kind of questions you can use in different games, and then of course public games created by all the other users out there. That's what's great about Quiz Wizard, is there's over 5,000 games that already exist, and then reports and avatars. So to get started by making your own game, you click on the left-hand side, Make a Game. Then you have some different steps. The app really clearly shows you how to follow. The quality score here. You have the different steps signed up so you know what to do to complete your quiz and make it ready for your students. So first and foremost, you choose a background. You can either upload your own background, use one of theirs from Pixabay. I'm just going to use this first one here for the purpose. As you see, I've already created the questions here. But to add another question, I clicked on this here, add a question, and then you see the empty boxes. I'm going to write a true or false question on my quiz present simple. So we use the present simple to talk about the past. I would click false because that's not true. And then you save the question. So once you've added all your questions and designed your game, you can share the game and play the game with your students. As you see, the students will be given this access code 38781. Either they have the app and they can just enter it there, or they're given this direct link and they can join. The access link or the direct link, your students would be sent to this page where they can log directly in, create a name for themselves, and get started. So the questions just pop up one by one, and you're able to quiz your students this way. One of the really great features for trainers is over here, the scoreboard and view results. You can always take a look at how your students are progressing and what questions are giving them a hard time.